All right, Miss Cindy. Oh, let's start off with our intro. Hi, we're Alec and Cindy, and we're sharing the journey. If you've been watching us for a while, you'll know that we live full-time in our motorhome and travel the country, work camping from state to state. So another season has come to an end.
It's coming to an end.
Well, we have like 7 more work shifts. So it's come to an end as far as I can tell. And we've got to do what I hate doing the most. It's time to pack up the outside. Now we're off today and tomorrow. We spent this morning lollygagging. We went and got...
Putting it off.
Yep, we went to the grocery store, we went to the post office, we went to the bank, we did this, that, and the other thing. So we are going to start packing up. And there's a lot to pack up because when you're somewhere for 5 to 6 months, you end up taking everything out. Gradually. And then you have limited amount of time to ungradually put it back up. So we're going to try to tackle one part of it today, and that is putting the gazebo and everything in it up. And it hasn't been windy all day today, and now it looks like the rain's trying to blow in. So let's go take a look and see what all's in there, formulate a game plan. We don't even know if the gazebo will fit in the camper or if we're gonna have to strap it to the roof of the Jeep. But we'll figure that out as we go because the gazebo's new. If you watched us 2 months ago when we got the gazebo and tried to set it up, it was like a circus act.
It's our understanding it's a lot easier to take down and will be a lot easier to put up next time.
Yes, so let's go see what all's in there, find a spot for everything, and try to get the gazebo put up. All right, what all do we have in here? We've got 4 chairs, 2 tables, 2 ottomans, a fire pit, string lights, so I guess we need to empty this out for, oh, and an e-bike. So I guess we're gonna have to empty this out first, try to put all that stuff up, get out the sleeve or the case that the gazebo goes in, and try to figure it out. So the first thing we got to do is get all the stuff out of there. One electric bike.
Ooh, that was wet.
2 portable lanterns. Two 5-gallon buckets with lids to make nice foot ottomans out of. One electric bike charger. Two collapsible chairs that we're going to have to put in their sleeves or cases. Foldable chair that is fighting me on folding up. Another foldable chair. While I'm doing this, Cindy's closing all the windows and flaps on the screen room.
And sweeping all the pine straw and dirt.
And sweeping off. Where is this thing? There it goes. Another collapsible chair. One fire pit. Two foldable tables. Ta-da! So here's all the stuff that was in the room. So we've got to get it all squared away. But before we put all this stuff in its case, I want to try to get this down before the rain comes in. So Cindy, I think we ought to start with taking the top down, unzipping the door.
We need to take the rain flap.
Yeah, that's the top.
Oh,
the top
sorry.
off.
Okay.
And then we got to sweep around these edges where all the pine straw is, and then try to figure it out from there. So I guess I've got the bag it goes in right here. So let's unroll it on the concrete.
And I don't know if this is the best idea. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. But I almost think we need to pop it down, bring it over to the concrete, then that way if I need to sweep it off anymore, I can. I mean, I don't know, we're just gonna have to figure it out.
Okay.
This out here
got muddy, huh?
It's not as much, but that over there, for whatever reason, is.
So we're going to disconnect the flaps.
Well,
and then
I figured you
Velcro.
Did you unstake it?
No, I'm going to take this off first while it's secure.
Do you want me to get these over here?
Alright, this is the center right here. So I guess I'll just lay this on the concrete. So I think step 2 is to unzip the wall here where the door is. And then I need to take these poles out, right?
One.
You're gonna step in the broom and break it. Right.
3 poles. Okay, do you want me to fold this up first?
I guess.
And then
Pulling
we'll
the
have
stakes
it
out.
out of the way?
All right. So that's all the stakes. Got all the stakes out of the ground. So Cindy's folding the rain fly up. So I've got all the stakes out of the ground. Now this was already secured up here, these Velcro things, right? The roof, we didn't do that. So they say you just pull this.
You took all the stakes up.
Yep.
All right, let me go and sweep around. But it's my understanding. What is that over there?
Big bug.
Right, I don't want to pack him up. Is you pull the center down, and then you collapse the sides in.
Okay, so what do you want to go sweep? Because you've already swept the whole array.
Right, but I couldn't get to some of the parts where the tent stakes were. Okay.
All right, so hold this open so they can see, or bring the camera. It's already videotaping. So I think all that we do is just pull
that down and see how it collapses into the center. Woo.
And push these sides in.
That's my understanding. Hold on. So he pushed that side in. He's going to push that one in.
And then these just fold.
No, it doesn't.
Right?
Right, but you got one more side to push in.
Which side?
Right here. Closest to me.
Okay.
There. Grab that. Hold on, don't grab the bottom yet. Let's trying to get the centers up before I move the bottoms up. Okay, so it did come down a lot easier. So Alec, it just kind of collapsed in on itself.
Now, I think they're Velcro straps that go around it.
Okay, well here, let me straighten it out.
It's definitely a two-person job. Tent poles. What is this? Alright, I'm not putting these big stakes in here.
So I think if you kind of...
Yeah, but there's... This goes around it.
Okay. I want to kind of roll it so I can kind of clean up and finish packing down the other side properly. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. Here, you can be in charge of that.
So what I think I need to do is run
that around where those center pieces are.
Yep, here, push this down.
Yeah, hold on. I've got to get to where I can get to it, where I'm not in the way.
Alright, you think I need to go down a little bit more?
You can go down further.
I think that will hold it. Right?
The big thing. The bottoms are probably. Okay. So is that the tip?
Yep.
Let's put it in this end.
Any particular reason?
Because it's closed.
Okay.
Let's do this. Will it go towards you anymore? Need a bucket.
That's at the very end.
Okay, well we're good, we're in.
Okay. And then up here where it's narrower,
Right.
stick this. That's the floor. I'll try to stick it down this side.
That's fine. But I would go ahead and show you how to start with that. That closer. Over it doesn't make sense.
I cannot believe we got it in.
Ta-da!
We got it in!
We did it. And it really wasn't as difficult as we thought.
No. So, my question is, if we take this stuff will it even fit in that area? All right, go to the other side because there's stuff in the way. See those baskets?
All right, hold on. That one. Stop.
All right. It fits, and the slide mechanism is covered by that. The slide slides on top of this. It doesn't slide in here, I don't think. So I think we determined that the slide runs on top of this insulation. So looks like it fits. We'll know when we start to slide it.
Brother, you
See?
put those in.
Okay. Well,
Um,
and then you bag, they're the bags. You bag those two chairs. So Cindy, both these tables go underneath the so I will say that we've owned lots of things that came in packages and then it was time to put them back up. We
did really well with that.
That screen room slash gazebo.
Okay, first of all,
I think we've got it figured out. That's the bomb diggity.
First of all, I liked that outside living space it gave us, where we could sit out around the fire pit with friends and, you know, just socialize.
Right.
And we didn't have to worry about whether it was raining or what was going on.
It'll definitely be going up at any time we're staying for a long period of time.
100%. We're going to use that a lot.
So.
And it wasn't as hard to package up as we thought it might.
It fit underneath. That's what was worrying me. If we would have gotten the one you wanted to get,
oh yeah,
the bigger one wouldn't have gone in. All right, so that's day one. We've still got to put the e-bike in the Jeep. We've got to put the 3 propane bottles in the Jeep. And tomorrow, after I brown all the meat that we're going to use for dinner next week, I can put the stove up, I can fill up all the propane bottles and figure out how to get them in the Jeep. And then tomorrow we're going to take down the bird feeder, put the ladder up. But it is...
we got a lot done today.
We got a lot done today. We've got maybe another hour and a half tomorrow. We'll bring you back tomorrow.
I don't even think we have that much to do tomorrow.
Well, after... So, we're taking a friend to dinner tonight that he's like a close to 80-year-old man that works here. We're taking him to dinner, we're driving. So tomorrow we'll close up the e-bike. I got my straps to strap the e-bike down to that new rack we put in this summer so that it doesn't bounce around. And then I will fill 2 of the 3 propane bottles. So we're going to go ahead and fold the back seat down in the Jeep tomorrow. Right, and we'll put 2 of the 3 propane bottles in there.
Okay.
And then we'll disconnect this propane bottle from the Extend-A-Stay next week and just run off the gas we have.
Right.
And we may be able to stand some of this up. I may be able to put a propane bottle right here. Well,
because I think I can put some of these paper towels in our closet.
Okay.
So.
All right. So we'll be back tomorrow. For you, it'll just be a few seconds. All right, we're on day 2 of packing. We're going to get most everything else put up. There's not a lot left. And then I'll show you what we have left to put up the night before we pull out of here. Cindy says she's sad we have to put the Hitway BK6 up. She's been having fun time riding it. I've been riding it and we've been having a good time. I am going to leave this propane bottle out to just a few days before we leave. I've got it hooked up to the Extend-A-Stay so we don't have to fill the propane on the camper. So that'll stay out. We got to put the ladder up. I've used that.
The table and the grill.
We got to put the table and the grill up. And then this last bucket we'll put up for now, but we've got to put the hose for the Extend-A-Stay in. And then that's all we actually have to do today. Now we're gonna have to get a probably like a Mr. Clean or something to get all the sap off of this table and whatnot. So,
but you cleaned the grill good today.
I did.
Did you clean the drawer out?
No, I got to clean the drawer. Thank you. I did all the. I did what,
surface cleaning.
4 pounds of sausage and a pound of hamburger meat. I ground a bunch of meat for our upcoming meals so we can put the grill up. And Cindy doesn't like to really cook the greasy, splattery stuff inside the camper. She will if we have to. But let me clean out the little grease tray And then we will start with the bike because that's the saddest to see go. And then we will get the rest of it up. All right, so Cindy just said what?
Alec was going to fold it up over here on the patio and then lift it to take it over to the car. I said, let's roll it over to the car, then fold it up.
You said, let's work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
That's all I wanted you to say.
Well, too bad. Since when did I just say something you wanted me to say?
Well,
I'm just asking for a friend.
all right, so if I remember correctly, it's got this safety here. You have to lift that safety all the way up.
I think the pedal's a little too high. There you go.
And then
Oh, I didn't know there was a latch.
release the handlebar.
Do you want to pull it back open?
Yes, we can. So I was fighting it, but it's also got a safety here. You have to slide that over so it releases. Releases your handlebar. And then that's it. And you carry it over to the Jeep.
Does it not have a latch to hold it together?
It does not.
Hmm.
If it does, somebody tell me.
I need to pull my seat up.
You think so?
Yes. I think it'll be a lot easier if it is. Well, maybe not. Since
Right.
when did we do things easy?
Now we put a towel back here, and I've got a ratchet strap that I can put through, or a strap that I can put around this, and then we've still got all this room. If we wanted to, well, we got another propane cylinder to put back here. I was about to say, we'd have enough room to travel with 2 bikes, but I think one with
I eventually want to get a bike rack.
right. So let me go get the straps, and we will connect the strap around this.
Just to hold it secure.
Get to use my new handy dandy little knife to open this up.
Oh my gosh.
And I did not get the ratchet style. I ordered the kind that you just put, because these are so, I didn't know if the ratchet ones would work. Okay, so we're taking it through the tire. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on it. I just wanted to keep the bike from flopping forward and getting messed up. There.
Yeah, I like that better.
And then we can just stick all this behind there. And then, I don't even know, I was going to put a second one up here, but I don't think we need it, do you?
Oh wow, that is pretty secure.
Yep.
Well, we're going to be driving around with it for a couple of days, so we'll be able to tell.
Yep, and then I got one, I want to put a towel between the bike and the other propane cylinder that I put here.
Yeah.
And then I want to strap the propane cylinder down. I want to strap those two kind of secure. Although, feel them, do they feel like they're gonna?
I mean, they would shift a little bit, but I mean, maybe put a towel in between here.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want stuff to get scratched up.
All right, and we'll save these rest of these ratchets.
You can never have enough.
For when, if
straps.
There's anything else, but I don't think that's going anywhere.
I don't either, and like I said, we're going to be traveling. We're going to be driving around this week with it. We'll be able to tell.
Yeah. All right.
That wasn't bad. Now for this.
So, come around here.
Because I'm thinking...
So the first thing we got to do is disconnect this
hose.
And it's getting so old that it barely even... It's almost time to replace this. And then I store these
in the bucket. Or they're actually our footstools, but they're storage also.
Yep. And then we disconnect the regulator and we stick it.
Now, did you ever get paper towels?
Yep, I've already cleaned it out.
Oh, awesome.
All right, so now
you got to reconfigure that bay. Just, yeah. Do you usually sit it on top of the Coleman stove?
Yep. But it's usually on top of
the paddleboard.
Now that the paddleboard is not there,
we gotta make everything stationary.
Yeah, stick that there.
Yeah, that's moving less, okay.
Make sure this door will still close. Yep.
Okay. There's a bug on you. I don't know why it's bothering me. I feel like he was gonna try to bite you. And I'm probably gonna be able to find room for those paper towels inside.
But for right now,
it fits.
It fits.
And that's all we need to fit in there.
Yep, so we'll put this in the back of the Jeep where it goes for now.
Well, let's show them how good it fits on the rack. All that fits all nice and neat.
And then we got one more bucket to put here, so we'll move.
Well,
we'll end up loading all these bags in here and put them down
right here. And there's plenty of room to do that. So we just got to clean.
We got to get
the table off and put the table and the ladder up.
Oh, you need to let me dump out the bird feeder.
Yeah, but do it in that grass way behind.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And we actually acquired the shepherd's hooks, a few of them from campsites where a work camper didn't want to take them with them.
Yep.
So they gave them to us.
And if I remember correctly, the bird feeder.
I don't think it has a box or anything that it goes in.
No, I just slide it.
And we bought a metal one so it would last. Looks a lot better.
All right, Cindy was able to get it all clean. That's the bomb diggity.
These are the bomb for cleaning greasy, sticky mess.
They're Lysol dual action scrubbies.
Yeah, it's got a scrubbing side to it. Works perfect.
So you want to show us how easy it is to put the table down?
Well, they say.
And who are they?
And yes, those do come off. You do them to the inside?
Yep.
Because the last time I did this, you rearranged them.
Oh, upside down. The wide end, the end with the foot goes on the wide part.
Well,
that one's wrong, yeah.
I asked you that.
I thought it was right until I looked closer.
Oh my gosh. What is it I always say?
I don't know what you say. I don't listen.
You're enough to drive a sane person crazy, and I'm not sane. Hadn't been for a while.
6 kids.
Now I'm not gonna be able. There we go.
So they say the last thing you put in or the first thing you want to take out is always on the bottom. I had to clear out this hole. Let me go get the ladder. Alright.
Oh, I didn't realize that one on top of that. Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And then to kind of hold it all in place, I try to put these foot things. And then tarp.
Gotcha.
All in place. These are my mirror covers and my window covers. Spare set of wiper blades.
And that the wiper blades for the Jeep?
Yep.
So we've got extra wiper blades for the Jeep and the motorhome?
Yep. And then
our hooks. And we're going to have one more hook because...
Well, I've still got the 2 that we took up today.
Oh.
These are just the ones
that were already in there?
Yep.
Gotcha. They've come in handy a lot of times.
Let me go get the other ones. What?
The clear bins?
We may take them. It depends on how much room's in the Jeep.
Okay.
Because when we are in South Carolina and we're not working,
I'm
going to be bringing things from the storage unit to try to sell on eBay.
Oh, okay.
Have a place to store them. And then we can put that in our 1,000 envelope challenge.
Gotcha.
So we haven't really had to buy but like 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah, a lot of them were given to us.
Or just abandoned. We got our sharp sign. We get there, I'll probably need to repaint it.
Yeah, we definitely need to repaint it. There we go. You want to show how it packed up in there?
Yeah.
So you saw all that stuff. It's amazing how much you can fit in these bays if you organize them properly.
Problem is, every time you want something, you have to pull it all out because you got it like Tetris, and you have to put it back.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
I just noticed, do you want to go ahead and put that on the ladder?
Nope. So I was going to walk everybody through. That's our poop tank or our honey pot.
For when we're in a state park.
Right.
Or somewhere where we don't have full hookups.
It hangs up here. But the guy that works on the motorhome, we've got an air conditioner that's making some noise.
Got you.
And he thinks he may have a motor he can replace it with, a used one. So I'm gonna leave that off.
Gotcha.
For if he comes. So all we've got left to do
is the sewer and water connections.
Sewer and water connections on this side. Roll up the power cord, hang the honey pot
and the lights on this side, and that one last propane tank.
So we'll do all that on the night before we leave, or we get off at noon on the 1st.
So we'll probably do it that day.
We'll do it all that day, and then we'll get up, we'll leave here about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning and get on the road. So that's it.
We've gotten a lot done. I'm very pleased with what we've gotten rid of. And
yeah, I would say between the paddleboard and the water softener probably weighed 50 pounds. Yeah, it was heavy. I had to carry it all the way down the hill because it had gotten frozen.
And we needed to replace the gel and all that.
And it's cheaper to buy a new one than to replace the gel. So I got rid of that. We got rid of the paddleboard, which was probably 25 pounds. And a couple of other small things. Plus we got rid of some stuff on the inside. We got rid of the
air fryer, the toaster oven.
Right. And
because I just don't use them enough to warrant toting them around.
And clothes and trash. I bet you that during this whole thing that we have probably gotten rid of 100 to 125 pounds. All right, until next time, we'll see you down the road. Safe travels.